Welcome to Sinbin Stream. This morning we continue with Olympic hockey with the women's medal round. We start off with the bronze medal match between Switzerland and Sweden. I was flipping the colors as I noticed Switzerland's wearing white and Sweden will be in blue. Dang it. All right. Well, hold on. Gotta fix the chat on my tablet. There we go. Let's check the audio. All right. All right. That's good. And double check in Twitch too. All right. 1 second. All right. Good to go. Hope you're having a terrific Thursday and ready for some Olympic hockey and men's college basketball later today. No pregame for Peacock. They're just going to go right. Maybe they'll start pregame a couple minutes before face-off. I forget. I don't know. We'll see. Yep, there we go. Let's try to grab the countdown clock. The officials are on the ice. Looks like Maurer will be in net for oops. Oh, come on. Yeah, we'll see. I didn't see who went out first. Sweden is not led by the goalie. Let's see. Come on. Oh, of course. Just show me the number. They turn from the goalie before I could grab the number. Awesome. All right. 2 minutes till we get the opening face-off. We're seeing the officials. A Canadian and Finland referee and two Canadian linespersons. Mantha Nurmi, Clark, and Todd. Nurmi from Finland. Yeah, Maurer didn't have her mask on, so I'm assuming it's going to be Brandley in net for Canada, but we'll see. Yep, it's Brandley. Sorry, not for Switzerland. Good Lord. I see red and think Canada. We'll see who for Sweden. Svensson Traff. Yeah, that's what I figured. 5 games, 1.3 goals against, 94.39 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. All right, there we go. Ah, there we go. I'll just put it up there. All right, should be just about set. Did I unmute? No, I did not. All right, good thing I saw that. Oh, yeah, I need to open up a separate roster page. I should have done that first. All right, Sweden in blue going left to right. Switzerland in white going right to left. I'll remember the dang country name eventually. Mueller did not win the draw. Sweden sends it in 5 seconds into the game. All right. Dumped in by Finland. Mueller chases into the far corner. Sent up the boards by Sweden, but not out. Now a pass over the red line. Taken into the far circle. Shot, save. Brandley hangs on at 1933. 1-0 shots on goal. Sweden just underway. Shoot, missed who took that shot. All right, just about set. All right, face-off controlled by Sweden. Blue line, dump in. Far circle, centering pass. Gets through to the near boards. Kjelben tips it to Thuvik towards the net. Taken away by Canada. Switzerland. Marty up ahead into the near boards. Sent to the far corner. Picked up by Raunio. 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 Kjelben, long pass. That's oh, they waved off icing. I thought we were going to get icing. Switzerland gets it by their own bench. Trying to get it out. And now they retreat, send it up the near boards. Lutz dumps it in to the far corner, chased by Herzig. Who else is there? Herzig loses it, and Sweden makes a pass to the near boards. Hallin, Hallin, dumps it in. And it's behind the Switzerland net. Blue line keeper to the near circle with the puck. That's Jungaker, Jungaker. Far corner, tipped out and by Switzerland and chased down in the far corner by Jungaker. She gets the return pass from Nyland Person. Dumped in. And in the far corner, trying to dig it out, that is Valario for Switzerland, up ahead. And chased into the far corner. Sweden with the puck. Still just a one shot on goal. Blue line keeper knocked down in the far circle and taken out by Sweden towards the far circle. Looked like a trip, no call. Play continues behind the net. Thought it was going to be a trip on Switzerland. Oh, gosh darn it. What did I just hit? And that shot is tipped into the netting above the crowd. They say 2-0 shots on goal. Definitely it wasn't. It's got to be this last one, because unless they're saying that shot, Herzig got tripped. I surprised there was no call there. All right, after the face-off, Switzerland brings it up the near boards. Taken away. Well, now Switzerland has to retreat behind their net. They send the pass off the back of the net. Sweden gets it to the blue line. And finally, again, taken to the neutral ice by Switzerland, but immediately taken. And I guess Sweden was offsides at 16:27. as they highlight Hannah Olsen's numbers. They took him down immediately. 2-0 the shots. Center ice face-off. Herzig, they get it ahead. Switzerland dumps it into the far corner. Around the near boards for Sweden. All right, Sweden takes it behind their own net. Worked up the far boards by Adolfsson. And they called icing. They did not beat it out. I'm a Sweden coach is saying, yeah, I don't get it. What's this call? Because that certainly didn't look like icing. It looked like Sweden beat it out. I don't think the Swedish coach was too happy with that. I don't blame him. Yeah, face off in the near circle. I thought they beat out the icing call. Kept in the near boards. Sent to the far circle. Shot saved. Nice save by Svensson Traff as Switzerland gets their first shot on goal up the middle and on through the slot. All right, tipped in by Sweden, and the puck is in the near boards. Far circle, dump into the near side, under 15.5 to go, opening period. Pass centered, shot, Mueller, and a save, and held on by Svensson Traff at 15-19. 2-2 the shots. Nice blocker save. I think that was earlier. And then this one-timer by Mueller. Good save and held on that time for Svensson Traff. All right, Sweden wins the draw. They skated into the O-zone, but turn it over. Switzerland takes it behind the net, up the near boards, and tipped out. Sweden has the puck in their own zone. Pass to the neutral ice, taken over by Switzerland, and a dump in from the red line. Up the near boards, Nyland Persson for Sweden dumps it into the far corner, picked up by Switzerland. Segrist couldn't get it out. It's taken away by Johansson. Shot blocked. Carlson at the blue line. Sends it to the far side into the near boards and sent out. This could, unless they beat it out, this should be icing. No icing this time for Switzerland. Very odd. I guess they beat it out, even though. All right, dumped in by Sweden. It was high above Brandley, and she just gloves it. They count that as a shot. I don't see. That's not a shot on goal. It's too high, but we'll see. Maybe that was already there. All right, 14:05. We'll have the media timeout under 14. Next, whistle after 6 seconds is played. As long as it's not icing. All right, I don't know what the delay is here. Zimmerman just sent off to the bench. What is going on?
Yeah, play in the gold medal game. If you don't win the gold, you feel like you lost it, but you at least walk away with a medal, whereas these bronze.
They're not even talking about the game. I don't know what the refs were indicating there. All right. Switzerland wins the faceoff. They have it in their own zone. Under 14 now to go. Sent up off the glass in the near boards. Immediately sent out by Kjelman up the near boards. Chased by Hjalmarsson for Sweden. Ooh, a takedown there by Hjalmarsson in the corner. Blue line keeper for Johansson. Dumped it into the near corner, trying to dig it out. It's Baechler, Baechler for Switzerland. And a puck goes into the far corner. That's not out yet for Switzerland. Herzig couldn't get it out. They come behind the net. And up the far boards, pass to the center ice, deflected away. Sweden carries it into the near circle, behind the net, into the far corner. Blue line keeper for Jungaker. And her pass is tipped away. Switzerland briefly gets it to the neutral ice, and it's taken over by Sweden again. Towards the slot, and that pass was blocked. Good opportunity for Sweden, but did not cash in. Lundin's shot was blocked. Switzerland trying to get it out again. Sweden behind the net into the near corner. Svensson. That pass is tipped out of the blue line. They were trying to get it to Adolfsson. Now a pass to the far boards. Johansson dumps it in on net. So fourth shot of the game for Sweden. 4-2 shot Sweden. No score, Switzerland, Sweden for the bronze medal in the early going. All right, behind the net, Switzerland having some trouble behind their own net. Finally, they pass it to the neutral ice. It's dumped in by Sweden, but they were going to have to tag up. Mueller sends it across the ice. Now, past the defensemen are just hanging on to the puck, or the defensive players hanging on to the puck as they got a forward line change for Switzerland. Up the near boards. Shot was wide. That was by Marty, number 28. Blue line tried to dump it in. Deflected into the far corner. Way, W-E-Y. Or is it Vey? Oh, kept in nice at the blue line, but it's sent immediately out again by Sweden. Johansson has the puck. Sweden trying to get a line change. Puck sent in. Switzerland quickly over the red line, up the near boards. Centering pass tipped on net. Frozen puck by Svensson Traff. And we have a whistle at 10:51 of the first. Still no score and media timeout under 14. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I got to fix the time. Apologies. 10, what did I say? 51? 10:51. Beach 2-10. Sweden. Yes, good luck. I should put the flags in the chat. I can only do it on my phone. It's so disappointing. I wish I could do it on my desktop. I don't think I can do it on my tablet either. It's like phone only. Yep, good luck to Sweden here and the battle with Switzerland for the bronze medal in the women's ice hockey tournament. I'm watching on Peacock in America. Oh, and they just randomly came back showing a replay. I don't know what's with this Sweden dark blue, though. I like go Sweden, Iris Oman. Good luck. I like the lighter blue, like the flag. I don't know why. I mean, this blue is all right, but oh, this is very dark. Don't remember Sweden's colors being this dark. All right, after the faceoff, Sweden takes it behind their own net, pass to the near boards, and sent ahead. But sent up the far boards by Switzerland. All right, Sweden brings it up the near boards. Pass gets away. Switzerland up the near boards to Mueller. Tipped in to the near corner. Centering pass got away. They were trying to hit Lutz in the slot. Nice pass attempt by Stalder. And into the near corner. Sweden keeps it in. Tipped into the slot. Taken away by Switzerland. Marty sends it up to the neutral ice. Switzerland finishing a line change. At the red line, a dump in on a backhander. Behind the Sweden net. Into the near corner. Carlson trying to dig it out. All right. Tipped by Switzerland into the far boards. Just sent out by Sweden. That was... Where is Svensson? Hilda Svensson who sent it out. All right, taken finally by... It's been a lot of back and forth in the neutral zone. And dumped in by Switzerland. Sweden finishes a line change. Kajelbin sends it up. Apologies if I'm butchering last names. Sent in Raunio, R-A-U-N-I-O. Jenna Raunio sends it up. But not out, up the near boards. Trying to dig it out is Thuvik. Zimmerman, now a dump in by Switzerland. Wetly into the far corner. Taken away by Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson pass. Oh, it gets deflected behind the Sweden net. 8:33 to go in the opening period. Still no score. Sweden behind their own net, probably waiting for a line change. Now they break out. Skated, now pass to the near boards for Thuvik. Deflected in behind the Switzerland net. Picked up by Laura Christen. Christen. Sent out. Then a red line dump in on net by Sweden. It's 5-3 shots. That shot is wide behind the Swiss net. Battle for the puck. Into the near boards. Boving couldn't get it. And blue line keeper, though, for Sweden. Sent towards the slot just outside the crease in the near circle. Tipped away and finally out for Switzerland. They're trying to... Both teams going for line changes. And Boving has it past... Taken towards the slot. A nice shot and a save and held on. Let's get the time. Actually have pushing and shoving after the whistle. 7:31 remaining in the first period. Still no score. 6-3 shots. I would think they would replay. Nope. They're just going to show the crowd. Let's see. Maybe we didn't have the under 10 media timeout. Mateos in school right now watching this US. Yeah. Good luck to the United States in the gold medal match against Canada later. All right. No score. It's the second media timeout for under 10. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Thanks, everybody, for watching along. Do appreciate it. Still drinking morning coffee here. Bit of an early start for me. I usually get up about another hour from now, about 9. All right, can't get this lid off my tumbler for the rest of my coffee. It's going to be way too hot. So I'll let it air out without the lid. All right. Hope you're having a great Thursday. We will have U.S. versus Canada for the gold when the women's tournament. 12:05 Central, 10:05 Pacific AM, and then doubleheader at 5 and 8 of men's college basketball. But we are back from break and just about set for the face-off. taken behind the Switzerland net in the far corner. Ooh, tipped by Sweden and a frozen puck by Brandley. Oh my, come on, show the replay. I don't know what Peacock has against replays. All right, here we go. Finally. Yeah, pass. Oh, it went off a skate for... It wasn't even a shot for Sweden. It just hit a skate for Switzerland and went right towards the net. A good, well, save there by Brandley for Finland. I don't know. That's a good question. Who's everybody thinking is going to win? The poll says 55% to 45% Switzerland, but yeah, I don't know. I would assume these teams are pretty evenly matched. This is a tough one to call. Under 7 shot into the far corner. I mean, Sweden lost to the best team, USA, so it's kind of hard to gauge. And Switzerland, gave Canada a good game. We're talking semifinals. I don't know. Shot wide of the net. Just won a good game, but up the near boards taken by Sweden. Johansson sends it into the far corner. It's skated out for Switzerland. Now they send it back up the near boards. Lehman up ahead. Cross ice pass. And into the far corner for Lutz. Lutz, now it's into the near boards, taken by Johansson. And now a red line dump in by Switzerland. Quickly up the boards for Sweden. Picked up and taken behind the net. And played up to the near boards for Switzerland. Tipped away from Lutz at neutral ice. Sweden, well, they lose the puck. Jungaker sent behind the net. Sweden sends a tough angle shot. That might be on goal, on net. Nope, we've got Switzerland. It's 6-4 Sweden shots. Behind the net, taken by Svensson Traff. Sent to the near boards. Tipped by Johansson. Now Johansson skates it in. Far circle. Tough angle shot. Went through into the near boards. Kept in at the blue line and tipped away. Mueller has it for Switzerland. Pass ahead. Left wing centering. It got away from Mueller into the near boards. And sent behind the net. Picked up for Sweden. Boveng up ahead. Maybe it's Boveng. Bouveng. Yeah, maybe it's Boveng. Sent and tipped to the red line. Dump in by Switzerland. That's Way. W-E-Y. Trying to dig it. Now both teams trying to dig it out of the far corner. Puck is sent behind the Sweden net. Taken by Switzerland to the blue line. Shot from the far circle. Tipped into the netting. I think we have a penalty here at 4:11. Cross check on Anna Kjellman of Sweden. So Finland power play coming up. Switzerland power play. My gosh, sorry. All right, and we have the under 6 media timeout. All right, one more. Let's get the penalty in here. Kjellman cross-checking. For Sweden. All right, 1 second. 71. All right, where the heck? Early start here. Brain hasn't woken up yet. All right, it'll be Switzerland power play. Yeah, it is 4:11 to go. Okay, good. You put money on Sweden. Okay, good luck. Yeah, it's hard to yeah. Hey, thanks for being here, King Savage. Sweden on top. Well, no score yet. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
So he's going to have to sit, and now a power play for Switzerland. First chance for either team to go on the power play.
There it is. All right, so we were wondering where that happened. The captain, Shelton, again, just in front. You got to keep your hands down.
Yeah, Kajelbin. I think I'm saying it right. All right, Switzerland on the power play, tipped to the near circle and cleared by Sweden. Under 4 minutes to go in the opening period. Valerio bringing it up for Finland. They are 1 for 11 on the power play, 9.09% Switzerland for the tournament. All right, pass to Mueller in the near circle. Tip towards the slot. Nice save. Oh, another one sent just wide. Some good opportunities for Switzerland. Now Sweden finally clears it as Thuvik got the puck and cleared it down the length of the ice. Wow. They only registered one shot there. Yeah, the one was sent wide, but I thought they had another one there. All right. Cross ice pass, near circle to the point for Switzerland. Near circle, sent, and it goes through everybody into the far corner. Picked up by Sweden. Johansson gets it to neutral ice. And dumped in to the near behind the net. Brandley touches it up. Kristen waiting for Switzerland. Taken out by Mueller. Mueller to the far circle. Sent behind the net. Picked up. Sent to the blue line. Near circle. Blue line. Valerio to the far circle. Valerio at the point to Mueller in the near circle. Shot blocked by Sweden. And knocked to the neutral ice. And just now picked up by Switzerland. They have to regroup. They're trying to get a line change. Mueller's still out there, though. Shot from the far circle blocked into the near circle. So good opportunities, but only one on net, and the power play is over. We have under 2 remaining in the opening period. No score. 0-0. Dumped in by Switzerland. Svensson Treff touches it up. Pass to the near boards for Kajelbin. And skated over the red line and dumped in by Olsen, Hannah Olsen, for Sweden. But, Switzerland couldn't get it out. Knocked back in by Svensson. Near boards pass. Skated out. And now dumped in again. That one may have been on net for Sweden. Easy save for Brandley. Up the far boards. Taken away by Jungaker into the near boards and tipped out. Up ahead, this will be icing on Switzerland at 1:02. So face off into the Switzerland hello from Beach. Thanks, everybody, for the chat. Oh, just sent wide. Man, Switzerland did have some good opportunities. They missed the face-off because they're showing that replay. 52 seconds left in the opening period. Switzerland dumped it in. Sweden takes it behind the net. Sent up the near boards by Nyland Person. In front of the Switzerland net, and then I don't know if that was offsides or what. Whistle at 40 seconds. I guess offsides on Sweden. Ooh. No score, 8-5 shots on goal, Sweden. So we get a look at the crowd. I don't know what the delay is. Did we get a penalty? What are they? Ref is talking to the Swedish bench, to the coach now.
She's like the Kulen, everyone knows Marie-Félix Kulen on the Canadian side, Captain Clutch. She's the assistant captain, but she comes up big when it matters. And again, of course, assisted by her teammates, her line mates, really, the captain, Morris Salder and Rachel Enser.
It's an outstanding career at the national level.
I don't know what the delay is. I think it was just an offsides. It's in front of Switzerland's bench. Ugh, let me get a warning. Come on, drop the puck. They zeroed in on somebody's face and didn't show the draw. Come on, Peacock, good Lord. Unless this is like some international feed. I don't know. It could be, I guess. I would think the U.S., I have no idea. Puck is in the far corner. Sweden trying to dig it out from behind the Finland net. Switzerland net. My brain today. Good Lord. Sent up ahead by Switzerland. Under 10 seconds to go. Pass tipped, and Sweden has it in the near boards. Up ahead. This should do it. 1 second. Or did we get an offsides call? I don't think we did. I think that's the first intermission. No score. 0-0 after 1. All right, we got the countdown clock for till the second period. Let me put it in Twitch as well real quick. All right. Oh, sorry, Beach. I guess you've been... The too many characters are getting... I see you typed out Sweden. Yeah. I'm going to leave those. That's a lot. Too many characters. YouTube held it, so... All right, don't forget to vote in the poll. We have 12 votes, 58% Switzerland, and 42% Sweden. All right, if you're enjoying the live stream, though, please be sure to hit the like button on the video. Also, consider hitting the subscribe button. We have plenty of National League hockey, NHL, coming up. Resuming next Wednesday if you're into hockey, and we'll keep doing as much basketball as it allows. Again, consider subscribing to Sinbin Stream, the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. And if you happen to have a Twitch account, please give me a follow. Sinbin Stream on Twitch as well. Sorry, I'd have to translate here. This might be a player. I'm not sure. All right, we got 11 likes. Thank you so much. Just can't remember where we're at on. All right. Subscribers. I think Iris is still typing out Sweden. Thank you. Sweden. I'll put the flag in the chat when I'm on my phone, I guess. Yeah, that's yes, I assume. Thank you for the chat. Severg for the vet. Have to get out a translator. I appreciate it. What was I gonna say? All right, 8-5 the shots, Sweden, and just the one Sweden penalty, and Switzerland went 0 for 1 on the power play. As we get highlights of the first period. 8 saves for Brandley and 5 saves for Svensson Traff of Sweden. Let's see, player. Not much shots were for Switzerland were taken by Kristen, Ensler, Mueller, Way. Where's the last one? And Rudy, Ruedi. Rudy. Just go with Rudy. For Sweden, we had 2 shots by Jungaker, 4 by Johansson, 1 by Ronio. Let's see, what is that? 6, 7. 1 more. Hedquist with the other one. All right, we will have USA versus Canada, 12:05, so less than 4 hours from now. Face-offs were 7-6 Sweden. Switzerland 6, Sweden 7, I think. Yeah. Put that in the chat. All right, and then tonight in men's college basketball off of ESPN Plus, Vermont versus University of Maryland, Baltimore County. That's at 5, and then Cal State University Northridge against UC or University of California Santa Barbara at 8. So doubleheader in men's basketball tonight. Tomorrow, men's tournament resumes. Canada, Finland, 9:40. We'll start the live stream 9:35 Central. And then United States versus Slovakia in the other one, 2:05 Central, 12:05 Pacific. And then at another men's college basketball game, St. Peter's, Iona, 6 o'clock. Yeah, don't think I'm going to bother with the Fox Friday night game. Too much of a risk of a pirated stream on YouTube. Saturday, we'll have the men's bronze medal match, 1:35 Central. And then UC, or University of California, San Diego against UC, or University of California, Irvine at 9 p.m. men's basketball. Gold medal match for the men, and the Olympics conclude on Sunday, 7:05 a.m., so even half hour earlier for the men's gold medal match at and then St. Peter's, Siena at 1. I think that's going to do it for me on Sunday. And we'll have men's college basketball Monday night, 6:30 Central. University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley against McNeese. All right, 10:22. Oh, man, my timer is almost dead on. 10:10 to go till the second period starts. All right, I'm going to take a break. I'll cue up some music. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. I do appreciate it. All right, 1 second. Nope, I want my library. All right, we'll do a couple of the longer songs real quick. All right, be right back. Thank you, everybody. All right, we're back, just about set for the second period. Let me turn off the music. Second on the shots. Yeah, still 8-5 Sweden on the shots. All right. All right, Sweden in blue going right to left in the second period. Switzerland in white going left to right. Face off. And dumped in by Sweden into the far corner. Sent behind the net by Switzerland. Shot was blocked behind the net. Up the far boards, Switzerland. Switzerland banks it off the far boards. Taken over by Sweden in their own end. Switzerland getting a line change. Pass by Olsen up ahead. Switzerland brings it up the near boards and into the near circle. Far circle pass. That shot is blocked and taken out for Sweden. Thuvik over the red line into the ozone to the far circle. With the backhand, went off a skate for Switzerland. Switzerland pass right outside the crease and a shot and a nice save and held on. Believe it was Johansson with the shot. Some pushing and shoving. Who is that? At any rate, good save by Brandley. Did they get 2 shots on goal here? There's one. Yeah, maybe on the it was Jarmelson. Why am I having trouble with that name? Hjalmarsson on the shot. There's another one, and at 18:58, another save for Brandley right off the face-off. 10-5 shot Sweden, 18:58 to go, second period, still 0-0 the score. Back to the blue line. Shot tipped just wide. Holy cow, that was very close. Brandley had no chance, but it was wide. Must have been tipped in front of the slot. Switzerland in the far circle. Pass along the boards into the far corner. Tipped. And that is... Oh, man, where is that? Marty? No, Lutz. Well, now it's sent out by Sweden. Picked up by no, that's not Valario. Meriguet. Merguet. Meriguet. Sent up. Tipped away into the near boards. Taken away by Sweden in the near circle. Tipped and picked up. And now Switzerland sends it up the far boards. Man, I got something in my eye. Pardon me. Far circle shot blocked by Sweden into the near boards. Lutz trying to dig it out for Switzerland. Taken behind the net for Sweden. Carlson tried to get it up the near boards. It's pinned against the boards. Nobody's dug it out yet. Blue line keeper. Long shot blocked from the top of the circle. Good block by Hallin. Hallin. Mira Hallin for Sweden. Sent to the blue line. And Switzerland loses it. They keep it in at the blue line again and dump it in behind the net. Picked up by Adolfsson. Centering pass. Switzerland. That puck got deflected over the top of the goal, over the top of the net, the goal behind the Sweden net, and now just got to neutralize. Oh, a hit by Adolfsson, and I don't know if that's offsides or a penalty, and apparently I forgot to start the clock. Finland player a little shaken up on the play. No call, nothing. That was Raunio. Still 10-5 the shots. Oh, that pass just got tipped wide past. That didn't miss by much for Sweden, that other one from earlier. They didn't re-show that hit. No call. Play continues. Switzerland up the far boards. Pass deflected by Sweden. They send it off the far boards, but it's taken over by Switzerland once again. Pass tipped into the far corner. Sweden behind their own net. I hit the wrong window. Sweden struggling to get it out of their own zone. It's at the blue line right in front of the near boards. Mueller tipped it in. Stalder chasing. Stalder in the near corner. And that is Jungaker trying to dig it out. Puck gets loose into the near circle, and Sweden finally skates it out. Svensson pass goes into the far corner, but that is icing called. Why did you take down the score bug? 15:57. If it's icing, they're not going to take a commercial break. I don't know why they took down their score bug. All right, well, at any rate, face off way back in the Sweden zone in the far corner. Make that the far circle. And we're going to redo the face-off. Come on. Just drop the puck. Let the game go. Olsen to take the face-off for Sweden. Face-off tipped into the far boards. It's controlled by Switzerland. Into the near corner. Kristen... Nope, that was a shot by Way, W-Y. In the far corner, trying to dig it out. Taken away by Sweden. They skate it out. Johansson over the red line. Gets knocked down at the blue line. It's either offsides or a penalty, or maybe both. What's the call here? Nothing? Takedown by... Switzerland, I guess it was offsides. Kind of looked like a hook. Velti. Okay, you do say the W as a V. Velti. I thought it was Vetli. Yeah, the Swedish coach wanted a hook. I don't understand why we didn't get a hooking call on Switzerland. Very surprised at that. And how is it offsides? I don't understand. Both coaches. And I guess they called icing? What the heck? Sweden the other way, 2-on-1, tipped into the near circle. Couldn't get a clean pass. And it's frozen by Brandley in the crease at 15-18. I don't understand what game these refs are watching. Very odd calls and non-calls. 15-18 to go. Still 10-5 the shots. Sweden. Still no score. Oh, that pass just got tipped by the stick of the last line of defense for Switzerland. Otherwise, that's probably a goal for Svensson. Missed who tipped that for Switzerland. All right, taken out. Mueller loses it in the near boards. And Thuvik got it out briefly. She gets the return pass. Tipped it up into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Baichler and sends it up the boards. Ensler pass. And taken over by Sweden in front of their own net. Kjelbin behind the net. And up the near boards. Tipped ahead by Thuvik. Centering pass through the crease. Oh my gosh, they had somebody there waiting for the tip in. It got deflected up into the air into the far boards. Neutralized pass to the far boards for Sweden again. Trying to dig it out, but all right, taken into the far corner by Sweden. Blue line keeper, long shot, tipped in front of the net. Sweden in the far circle. Into the near circle, shot wide, or no, glove save and held on by Brandley at 14:01, so not quite the under 14 media timeout. And Sweden picks up 2 shots on goal, 12-5. Come on, Sweden. Ooh, is that a Blackhawks logo as your logo, or what do you call that? Profile pic. Oh man, there's something in my right eye. Face off, blue line keeper for Sweden, off the far boards and out of the zone though. And dumped in, and Switzerland takes it behind their own net into the far corner, up the far boards, just tipped to neutral ice. Red line, dump in, taken to the far circle towards the net, and a save. Is this a interference, or do we have a penalty shot? I think this is just an interference call. 13:39. Penalty shot coming up.
If you're on a clear breakaway, which
Breakaway.
the ref has to interpret. Number 13, Ivanoway had speed, had the clear positioning. So when you get hooked, and there's a
Penalty shot for Vey, number 13.
Look at this.
Penalty shot coming up. All right, Vey takes the puck, heads to the far boards, far circle on the forehand, shoots, save by, that was a Johansson hooking penalty shot awarded, and a nice save for the Swedish goalie. That is Svensson Traff. Went forehand all the way, never faked to the backhand, and a nice right pad save for Svensson Traff. 7th shot on goal for Switzerland. Missed opportunity for Switzerland. Face off. That may have been on net. It was for Switzerland. Dump in by Switzerland. Tipped out by Sweden. 13:24 to go. All right, up the far boards. Not kept in by Sweden. Tipped ahead by Switzerland towards the far boards. Oh, the net gets popped off the pegs at 13:10 by Switzerland as the puck was deflected out. All right, I believe that is the under 14 media timeout. No score. Shots 12-8 Sweden. Jason Hughes. New Jersey Devils. Bratt versus Heeshear. Abba bet. New Jersey Devils. Hi. Okay. Oof. Gosh darn my eyeballs. Jason, are you related to Quinn Hughes and Luke Hughes, and who's the other one? Jack Hughes. Luke's not on the team. Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer. Complete with Yoshi and Shy Guys. Nice. I like the first Mario movie. Animated Mario movie, I should say. I've never seen the live action. All right. Should be back and resuming shortly here. I played at New Jersey, met them. Oh, cool. Well, congrats. That's good. Nice. Thanks for sharing, Jason. That's awesome. All right. Center ice face-off after the net was dislodged for the Sweden net. Okay, it's not at center ice. It's just outside Sweden zone, I believe, in the far circle. Yes. just in front of the Switzerland bench. Gotta say, I do like all these Olympic hockey jerseys. Very impressive. Want them all. All right, in the near board, Switzerland controls the puck. Up the far boards now, over the red line. And was that on target? I think it was. 9th shot on goal for Switzerland. Good save by Svensson Traff. Jarmelson sends it across, and it's sent out by Sweden. Taken again by Switzerland into the far circle. Shot blocked into the near boards. Sent out by Adolfsson. Knocked back. Oh, Adolfsson can't get to it. Switzerland tracks it down the far board, sent towards the slot. Oh, hard crash into the boards. And they are back up. That was Laura Zimmerman of Switzerland. Puck is just frozen against the boards. Tipped towards the far circle, taken by Sweden. Almost said Sweden. Meant Sweden. Dumped in and the head off for a line change. Under 12 to go in the middle period. Still not halfway over yet. And no score. Svensson Traff to the far boards. Far corner now. Centering pass tipped away by Sweden. Olsen just gets it out to the neutralized Switzerland has the puck. Up the middle, shot blocked by Sweden into the near boards. Centering pass tipped into the far corner. Good opportunity missed there for Switzerland. Puck is pinned up against the near boards. Blue line keeper. Shot from the point from the blue line, blocked into the near corner. Jungaker trying to dig it out. And sent behind the net. Mueller takes it to the far circle. Centering pass. Shot. Blocked into the near circle. Under 11 to go now. Middle period. Tipped out to center ice, but Switzerland has the puck again. Passed up to Stalder. Centering pass Mueller to the far circle. Mueller. Shot blocked by Sweden into the far boards and sent out. Tipped into the Switzerland bench at 10:34. 12-9 to the shot, Sweden, but still no score. Each team, Switzerland has had 2 power plays. No penalties called yet on Switzerland. Where did that one? Oh, right in the chest on that blocked shot by Sweden. All right, play continues. That blocked shot was Jungaker. Under 10.5 to go, so we're almost halfway through. No score. Dumped in by Sweden. Switzerland in the near boards or near corner. Pass ahead. This might be icing. There's the whistle at 10:12. Icing on Switzerland. Ooh, pardon my shoulder crack. Ooh, yeah, after that block shot. I did not mean to hit that lineup. Mira Jungaker on the Sweden bench in some considerable pain. Hopefully she's able to come back as the game's only half over. Sent to neutral ice. And yes, under 10 minutes to go. Again, yeah. I'll be behind because I'm streaming it off of Peacock. 9:50 to go now, middle period. Taken behind the Switzerland net. Brought up the near boards by Switzerland. Into the near circle. Shot. Nice save by Svensson Traff. Rebound into the far corner. And we get a whistle at 9:37. What was the whistle for it? Maybe it went into the netting. Looks like we have the under 10 media timeout. Yep, they went to a commercial break. Still no score. Shots are 10-12 Sweden. Shots are 5-4, pardon the loud audio, 5-4 Switzerland shots in the second period. Whoops, pardon the glass clinking. All right. Just a reminder, we will have the gold medal match for the women's tournament. United States and Canada will start the live stream at 12:05 p.m. Central, 10:05 a.m. Pacific. So that is in 3 hours and 15 minutes from now. And then we'll still have two men's college basketball games for you off of ESPN Plus. I'll be doing I'm doing this game off of Peacock and, of course, the gold medal match off of Peacock. I don't even think the gold medal match is on NBC proper. I think they put it on USA. Very surprising. All right, just about set to resume. Sweden takes it behind their own net to pass to the near corner. Up the boards, under 9.5 to go, halfway through the game, still scoreless. Dump in by Sweden behind the Switzerland net, played to the near boards. Tipped ahead to neutral ice, over the red line. Nice poke check there by Sweden to take the puck away. That was Thuvik. Sweden has it in their own end. Carlson pass, tipped. Thuvik to the far circle. Puck knocked away by Switzerland. Played to the near boards and sent up to the red line. Sweden has the puck again. Olsen with the puck. Skates, passes. Okay, good. Number 7 back out there. Nice save by Brandley off the shot from the near circle. Sweden's, now taken out over the red line by Switzerland. They lost the puck. Taken towards the near circle. Sweden centers it. Nope. Takes it all the way to the far circle. Pass to Ljungåker. Shot tipped in. It's a goal for Sweden. At 8:20, 1-0 Sweden. Wow, how did that deflection get in? Heck of a nothing Brandley could do. And it's 1-0 Sweden. Who got this goal? Ljungåker, assisted by Svensson and Johansson. Wow, under the bar. It was not tipped. High riser. Wow, glove side. I mean, she was completely screened. Nothing Brandley could do. Just completely screened, and that was a high riser on the wrister or slapper off a one-timer. And Ljungåker put it in just under the crossbar. I heard the clink. I think it may have just grazed the right goalpost. 1-0 Sweden, as we have under 8 minutes to go in the middle period. 7:55. Dump in. Goes behind the net, off the back of the net. Shots are 14-10 Sweden. And puck is deflected. Switzerland has it. Ensler up ahead, tipped in by Stalder. Taken in the near corner behind the net for Nyland Person. Up ahead, the goal scorer Ljungåker takes it ahead and tipped into the near boards. Mueller sends it across to the far boards. Sent ahead by Kristen. Tipped at the neutral ice. Sweden knocks it back into their own end. And pass to Ljungåker up the near boards. And sent ahead by Valario for Switzerland. But Ljungåker makes a pass to the far boards and dumped in by Sweden. Sent behind the net by Switzerland, but taken in the near corner for Sweden. They send it around to the far circle. Blue line keeper, long shot, save, big rebound. Switzerland takes it behind their own net into the far circle and skated out for Switzerland. Lost it in the slot. Counter by Sweden into the near circle. Shot, save, and held on by Brandley at 6:20. 16-10 are the shots, Sweden, and 1-0 Sweden. Slumpgoon, how? I don't know what that was in response to. All right, they're showing the goal again.
She's wide open, and rather than take too much time, quickly releases that puck. We've got a different ball game here.
Ball game.
4 goals in the tournament coming in. She gets the secondary assist.
Under 6:10 to go.
She's up 7 points on the tournament.
Finland with the puck. Or Switzerland with the puck, sorry. Near boards.
Racked up a lot of goals in the
Somebody, Jungaker lost her right glove on that hit.
round robin portion of the tournament. They're averaging
Oh, how did they score that? It was under the bar
their first 4.
to the right side. Glove side high beat Brandley. Just inside, between the near circle and blue line. Far corner into the Switzerland with the puck. Let's go, Sweden. Frozen puck there. Hello, Zachary. Ooh, we got pushing and shoving. Cooler heads prevail now. 5:31. Frozen puck for pardon me. Svensson Traff. Did we get a change in shots? Yeah, they credited Switzerland with a shot. 16-11. We have the under 6 media timeout. Last media timeout here in the middle period. In the poll, we got 27 votes, 59% for Switzerland, 41% for Sweden. Oh, man, pardon me, my right eye. I must have got something in it. Just cannot get it out. Yeah, just a nice high riser and goal. Brandley was completely screened. A lot of traffic in front of the crease. And that shot was in the net by Jungaker. I'm assuming that's how you say it. I guess I need to get a pronunciation. Need under 4.5. Yeah, you should be fine. Because it's only 1-0.
5.5 minutes remaining in the second period between Switzerland and Sweden. Sweden just scored the first goal of the game a few minutes ago, thanks to Mira Unicare.
Unicare. Okay. Sorry, I was dead. I was not anywhere close. Unicare on the goal for Sweden. Sorry. All right, Switzerland with the puck. Keeps it in at the blue line. Tipped into the far corner. Behind the Sweden net. Mueller with the puck for Switzerland. Near circle. Sent behind the net again. Into the near corner for Stalder. Sent around the boards. Kept in. Longest possession by Switzerland in quite some time. And now it's taken out by, just as I say it, Sweden dumps it in. Near corner. All right. Mueller makes a pass to the near board. Sent ahead for Switzerland. Taken to the near circle. Towards the net. Lost it behind the net. Taken by Uniker. And turnover and a shot sent just wide. Finland. Oh, they get the equalizer. We're 1-1. A nice pass to the slot. Oh, my goodness. Game on again. Switzerland with the equalizer. 1-1. 16-12 the shots. Who's got the goal? Lehman from Marty. And we're tied at 1-1 with 4:20 to go in the middle period. Unbelievable. Yeah, a nice poke check on a steal, sent wide on the shot, taken behind the net, centered just to the near side, just outside the crease, and buried blocker side high over the right shoulder. Not a whole lot Svensson Traff could do to keep that one out. And Switzerland ties it up with 4:12 to go in the middle period. Wow. Just like that. We had no score through more than 30 minutes, and now we get 2 goals with still just under 4 to go in the middle period. And a frozen puck by Brandley at 3:56. Wow, what a game. Suddenly we have 1 goal each team. Again, Uniker at 11:40, and then Lehman at 15:40 of the second. And Uniker was on the ice there, just outside the crease. So I guess she's even strength for the game. 3:45 to go, second period. Shot 16-12 still for Sweden, but the score is now suddenly 1-1. Brandley and Svensson Traff playing well. Each has given up 1. Up ahead, shot tipped wide for Stalder behind the Sweden net into the far corner. All right, Sweden with the puck. Kjelman up ahead. Tipped into the near corner. Switzerland sends it up to Vey. Vey makes a pass. It's tipped away. Vey has it again. Vey's pass tipped. She falls down. Sweden with the puck. Near circle. I think that was Hjalmarsson. Oh, wow. What a save. It got tipped up into the air. And Brandley had to glove it and hang on. 2:57 to go. Second period. Shot 17-12 now. Sweden. Hey, who shot that last one? Oh, Svensson. Pardon me. Number 8. It tipped off her own stick, and she had to glove it. Brandley. Wow. Good hand-eye coordination there for Brandley. Waiting for the face-off in the near circle. Olsen, it's into the near corner for Sweden. Trying to tip it in the near boards. Knocked by Olsen. Sent around by Svensson behind the net. Johansson to the blue line. Kept in for Sweden. Far circle. Far corner. Blue line keeper. Long shot. Into the far corner. Looks like Sweden just picked up another shot on goal. Ooh, a takedown. Just to the side of the net. No call. Might be a Switzerland icing here. Yep. Whistle. Oh, thanks for taking down your score, Bug. Peacock. 2:14 to go, second period. 1-1. Yep. Got it, Jason. Yep. 420. Yeah, I got you. That's true. Near circle. Taken towards the net by Sweden. That one's sent wide, though, into the far boards. Sweden keeps it in. Switzerland in the near corner. That was a pretty good shot opportunity by Hallin, Hallin, for Sweden, but it went high or wide. Under a minute 50 to go. Far circle shot blocked. Switzerland going the other way. Pass to the red line. shot blocked there by Adolfson. Well, we'll see Adolfson. And dumped in again by Switzerland to the far corner. 1:25 to go, middle period. Sent by Stalder to the far corner. Blue line keeper, Switzerland. Far circle down low. Stalder with the puck. Sends it. Oh, it missed the target in front of the crease for Kristen. Kristen trying to dig it out for Switzerland. 1 minute remaining in the middle period. Pass in the slot, sent down the length of the ice by Sweden, and this is going to be whistled for icing at 46.8. 18-12 the shots. Face-off will be in the Sweden defensive zone. All right, 46.8 seconds to go in the middle period. We went quickly from 0-0 to 1-0 Sweden, but a pretty quick answer by Switzerland, 1-1. Both were even strength goals. Sent up ahead for Sweden into the near boards. All right, into the near circle, taken behind the Switzerland net. Pass tipped into the near boards, taken at the blue line. Uniker sends it, and it's tipped out. Switzerland with the puck in front of the benches. Into the O-zone, far circle. Centering pass. I don't think that was on net. Now taken out by Sweden. 7 seconds to go. Dump in. Gloved by Brandley. And 3.2 seconds to go in the second period. Yeah, that shot was wide of the net. Brandley gloved it and held on. So almost to the second intermission. We'll have one more face-off. Wonder if Sweden pulls the goalie here. Try and get a shot on goal. No, they do not. Face-off. And that's it. In the far boards. 1-1 after 2 periods. It was scoreless after 1. 1-1 after 2 periods. Pretty good game, though, so thus far. Can't complain. All right, let me put this in the Twitch chat as well. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please be sure to hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting subscribe. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. And if you have a Twitch account, please follow there as well, Sinbin Stream. All right, 30 votes, 57% voting for Switzerland, 43% for Sweden. All right, 1-1 after 2 periods. 18-12 the shot, Sweden. Sweden struck first. Again, both were even strength goals. Uniker on a one-timer. Nice pass by Svensson. Johansson, the other assist. Traffic in front of the net. It went glove side high. Believe it grazed the right post and just under the crossbar for the goal. And that was at 11:40 into the second, so halfway through the game. Then Lehman on a nice one-timer, nice pass behind the net by Marty, found Lehman, who beat, it was blocker side high over the right shoulder into the net for the tie. Again, both were even strength goals. All right, we will try to grab the intermission clock when they get back from commercial break to make sure we are matched up with that. Yeah, thanks to everybody in the chat. Thanks everybody watching. Thanks everybody for hitting like, and anybody who has subscribed. I do appreciate it. Let's see. We have 14 likes. Thank you so much. All right, again, United States and Canada women's gold medal match. Puck drop in exactly 3 hours. We'll start the live stream 5 minutes early, 12:05 p.m. Central, 10:05 a.m. Pacific. And they're actually having an intermission, showing some highlights. I wonder if it's even... No, it's just highlights. This is like from the feed. Showing the first goal for Sweden. And another shot, Uniker. Yeah, good screen. I mean, there was nothing. They couldn't see. Brandley could not see. Good screen. Who was that on the screen? Johansson? No, Johansson and Olsen, but more Olsen. She just could not see it. Nothing she could do. And turnover. Nice poke check. Sent to the side of the net. Good centering pass just outside the crease, and Switzerland tied it 1-1. All right, just going to take a break soon. We're going to just grab the intermission clock, make sure I'm synced up here. Overhead shot of that now. Yeah, nothing Svensson Traff could do there either. Blocker side high. Yeah, no intermission. Oh, it's the other. Wait, they're in the other venue? I thought we got to look at the clock earlier. And we got a nice view of the Zamboni. All right, well, we were 0-0 after 1, 1-1 after 2. Face-offs, 1916 Switzerland. I'm sorry, 1916 Sweden, my bad. What did I say, 1916, I think? So, yeah, Sweden winning the face-offs 19-16 over Switzerland. Yeah, it's gonna. You would think they'd play in the same venue, but this looks like, I don't know how to check that. Where is the venue? I don't know if it says anywhere. Just trying to grab if they get a shot of the scoreboard to see the intermission clock, but I don't see it anywhere. I feel like this is not the main venue, which is surprising. I mean, I guess they don't have an under. Thanks, Sarah, for the chat. I have no idea. This is a tight game. I mean, Sweden's a good team. They got blown out by the United States, but all right, there we go. 11:20 to go. So my clock was pretty much spot on. How about you? Who does everybody think's going to win? 11:11. 11:05. Yeah, all right, we're good. I don't know. That's a very good question. These teams are obviously pretty evenly matched here. What do you think? I would say Sweden. They're getting the better scoring chances. All right, I'm going to take a break, though, right now. Thanks, everybody. Oh, yeah, it's too early for lunch. It's so early. I misspelled chances. All right, there we go in the chat. I'll go with Sweden. Nothing against the effort by Switzerland, but I think Sweden's got, not just from the shots on goal. I haven't seen scoring chances, but I would say Sweden. I think Sweden is going to win. Hope USA wins in gold medal. Yes, me too. Go USA. Yes, yes. No, face-offs are just the... Me too. Go Sweden. Yeah. No, face-offs, I'm talking about the draws, when the linesman or, the ref at the start of the period drops the puck. I wasn't talking about... Yeah, we know 10-minute 3-on-3 if it goes to overtime, then shootout. Yeah. Zachary agrees. Yeah, right. 3-on-3 overtime. 10-minute in length before shootout. If tied. Then shootout, which I heard is best of 5. I think it's best of 5, which would be like the AHL in the United States. NHL does best of 3. Yeah, no worries. Go USA. It's part USA. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I was just talking about, when the puck is dropped, that they put it up on the screen, so I wanted to pass along as many stats as I could. Yeah, I believe I've heard it's best of 5. All right, in the poll, we have 35 votes. Be sure to vote who you think is going to win. 54% with Switzerland, 46% for Sweden. All right, I'm going to cue up the music. I'm going to take a break and be back. Music, your library. We'll go with the shorter songs. Get in a few more for now. All right. Thanks, everybody. All right, back underway. Sorry, I was late getting back. Let me fix all this. Pardon the delay. 19:39 to go in the third. 19:33. Sweden dumps it in from the red line. They're going left to right in blue. Finland in white going right to left, sends it up in front of the Sweden bench. And now Sweden right in front of the box, taken away, now taken back by Sweden. Sent in front of the benches, up the far boards. Shots are 18-12 still. 1-1 the score. And now we have 19 minutes to go in the third period. Tipped up ahead. Pass Sweden to the far circle. Shot blocked. It went high into the near boards. Taken out by Switzerland and dumped in from the red line. Behind the net. And all right. Taken by Kjelman, passed up ahead, tipped by Holland. Dumped in at the blue line into the far corner. Trying to fix the mic here, pardon. All right. That is going to be icing at 18-18 on Finland. Yeah, sorry, I was late getting back. Yeah, I'll at the first commercial, I'll try to link in your channel. I should be able to do that. If anybody else wants to subscribe. Sent in behind the net. Excuse me. Rough going on the throat here. Sweden blue line pass. Tipped and off the netting above the glass at 18 minutes remaining. Who will win? I think Sweden, but it's been a tight game, so it really could go either way. All right, face off in the far circle. Controlled by Sweden, blue line keeper. We got the behind the net cam. Sent wide into the near boards. Kept in by Uniker. Tipped to the slot. Shot by Uniker. Blocked into the near boards. Still, well, let's see. They gave Sweden a shot on goal. It's 19-12 from earlier. Drop pass to Mueller. Mueller centers it. Shot just wide unless there was a tip for Sweden. Up ahead and sent. Oh, just to the side of the net. They called that a shot on goal? Yeah, I was talking. They did not give Switzerland a shot on that last. It was definitely wide. That one was steered aside though. But taken by into the near boards. All right, finally. In the near corner, Finland sends it up the near boards. Taken out to the neutral ice. Dumped and taken by Sweden up the near boards. Behind the Switzerland net. Into the far corner. That was Holland. Now taken and sent around behind the Switzerland net. Into the near boards. Tipped. Holland trying to get it out. Behind the Switzerland net to the far boards. Shots are still 20-12 Sweden. Switzerland up the near board or far boards and front of the bench. Sweden dumps it into the near corner. Picked up by Switzerland. Valario. Mueller takes it behind the Switzerland net. 16:02 to go in the now 16 minutes to go. Into the near circle for Switzerland. Back to the blue line. Taken by Kristen. to the near circle. Shot deflected, though, wide into the far boards. Switzerland keeps it in. Stalder, but passes it out to the neutral ice. And now dumped in from the blue line, quickly sent out by Sweden up the near boards. Another dump in from the red line. And Svensson Traff plays it to the far circle. Up ahead, Sweden in the near boards. Sent it in behind the net. Herzig, knocked down Jalmerson. Sorry, I'm tripping over that name. Long dump in, and yeah, that's going to be icing on Switzerland at 15 minutes to go. Yes, we are currently at 1272 on subs. I think we got one during this game. Thank you so much. Been at it a little over a year now. Started late January in 2025. Yeah, Hundo Rick, I would think Sweden. I agree with Sarah. I think it is Sweden's game to take here. But still hanging around Switzerland, obviously. They answered fairly quickly in the second period. That's where both goals are scored. Under 14:45, actually 14:40 now. Shot, save, frozen puck by Brandley at 14:38. Shots 21-12 in favor of Sweden. A good album by Rush as well. Or probably Rush's best, speaking of Canadian music. Wow, that hit Brandley like just under the throat. It rolled off her right shoulder, and then she had to freeze it quick as there was traffic just outside the crease. Sent in behind the net and up the near boards. Pass off the far boards for Switzerland. Yeah, really anybody's game still right now. I mean, not overstating the obvious, but it's been pretty evenly matched. All right. Briefly taken away by Stalder, but quickly recovered by Sweden. Kjelben sends it to Ranillo, and they're probably waiting on a forward line change. All right. Now they break out up the far boards. Tipped away in the neutral zone by Switzerland. There's a battle in front of the Switzerland net. Switzerland bench. Now dumped into the near corner by Sweden. Sent behind the net to the far corner. Skated out by Mueller. No, pass gets tipped. It's at the neutral ice. Mueller. Now a pass to the near side. Tipped on by Switzerland. They head for a line change. Now Switzerland with the puck turned over in the near boards. Sweden sends it behind the Switzerland net. 13-12 remaining in the third period. Pass ahead. Switzerland carries it into the far circle. Puts on the brakes. Back to the right at the point. Pass off a skate into the near circle. Good opportunity. Wasted. Sent. I think that's 9, not 8. Can't find who 9 is on Switzerland. Pass to the near boards. 12:45 to go. Kept in at the blue line by Herzig. No, Meriguet. Merguet. I misread that. Who the heck is 9? Segrist. There we go. Finally found it. All right, Sweden takes it to the near side. Dumped in by Uniker. Sent around by Meriguet. Far circle shot just wide into the near boards for Sweden. They keep it in. Tipped wide of the net on a nice setup there by Uniker. She scored the goal for Sweden in the second period. Trying to dig it out. Behind the net is Johansson. And Meriguet is there for Switzerland. Sent up the far boards. Not out, though. Finally, Switzerland with the puck. And a penalty coming up on, I believe, Sweden. Interference at 11:39. Kajelbin and Switzerland heads to the power play with 11:39 remaining. Penalty at 8:21 for interference on Kajelbin. That is, what's her number? So Switzerland, when we get back from the under 14 media timeout, will head to the power play. Sweden to the PK. Sweden isn't going home without a medal. Okay, yes, I hope, says Yadeslab or Yadeslab. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it. All right, yeah, let me, hold on one second. Let me find my subscriptions, I mean. All subscriptions, come on. Oh, come on. Where is it? There we go. All right, if you would like to support... Oh, sorry, you're sick, Sarah. If you'd like to support Sarah on her hockey channel, Hockey with Bryson, I put the link in the chat. Give it a like. Haven't had a chance to look yet, but I will after the game. All right, here's the penalty announcement. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, interference the call. Good luck with your YouTube channel. I just put the link in for anybody else that would like to subscribe. All right, power play time for Switzerland. In the near corner, Stalder sends it around, and now clear down the length of the ice by Sweden. 11:20 to go in the third period. Shots are 21-12, Sweden. Tied 1-1. Centering pass taken away. Nice defense up ahead and tipped into the far circle. 0 for 1 for Switzerland on the power play. Wait a minute. Interference, Sweden. Actually, aren't they 0 for 2? Sweden's had, this is their third penalty. I don't understand. How do they get that wrong? Still no shots on goal here. Oh, no. Wait, yeah. 3 Sweden penalties. This is their third opportunity. Under 10.5 to go. Under a minute on the power play for Switzerland. Back to the blue line. Pass to the near circle. Mueller down low. Tough angle shot. Nearly knocked the... It got a Stalder shot. Got knocked into the netting above the glass. But looked like Svensson Traff nearly knocked the net off the pegs, too. Ooh, that was a nice blocker save. I was going to say, they haven't registered shots, but there was one on replay. 36 seconds to go on the Swiss power play. All right, back to the near boards and sent down the length of the ice by Sweden. 10:06 to go. Well, if the link isn't working, just look for, what was it again? Well, it's at Bryson Strong 1. If you search. All right, near circle. Sent towards the net. Nice save by Svensson Traff. And a shot from the near circle. Cleared down the length of the ice. Switzerland has to regroup behind their own net. Shots are 21-15. We're back to 5-on-5. Sent in behind the net. Svensson Traff sends it up the far boards. Switzerland sends it into the near corner. Up the near boards. Pardon my stretch. Sweden tracks it down in the near corner. 9:15 to go. Shot, save, tipped up in front of the crease. Another blocked shot, and maybe more than one of these got on net here. 22-15 the shots. 9 minutes to go in the third. Still 1-1. 23-15 other shots. Oh, blocked shot on a nice shot by Uniker. And tipped up into the netting behind the or above the glass. And we got to grab the time off of Olympics.com. 8:47 to go in the third. Is this the under 10 media timeout? Looking like it. Still 1-1 in the bronze medal match. All right. Oh, brother, what is this show? Ugh. Is this an NBC show? Or just Peacock? Oh, brother. It looked like something I would not be interested in. DiGiorno Genie? Oh, brother, what is this ad? All right. Oh, yeah, when you put a lot of letters, YouTube holds it. For some reason. It thinks it's spam, I think. Ooh, block shot. Yep. All right. Yeah, Switzerland player Vetli. I think they said Velti. It's spelled Wetli, and I think I heard them say Velti. She's a little shaken up on the bench. All right, play just about set to resume. 8:47 to go in the third period. 1-1 in the bronze medal match for the women's ice hockey tournament. Face-off taken by Sweden. Shot from the slot, deflected behind the net. May have been on net. Sent up ahead by Switzerland, but Mueller couldn't get to it. Sweden up the middle, over the red line. Uniker sent around to the far corner. And tipped, but not out by Switzerland. Puck kept in, sent towards the net. Brandley with the save with 8:11 to go in the third period. Let's see what happened. Oh, yeah, that one wasn't on net, but that hit off a couple sticks or skates. She got it with the stick, above the blocker. Now, play resumes. They didn't even show the face-off. Sent towards the net. May have been another Brandley save. Shots are 27-15. Another one there into the near boards. Yeah, so there's maybe one more coming up, and maybe ahead there from the website. Under 750. Now, a dump in by Switzerland. Taken in the near boards. Sweden skates it out of their own zone, over the red line, into the near circle. Shot just wide of Brandley into the far corner. Picked up for Switzerland, but not out. Now they regain the puck. And sent up the near boards. Sweden has it in their own end, up the near boards. Towards the near circle. Centering pass just wide. Tipped for Switzerland into the far corner. Blue line keeper by Uniker for Sweden. And now Sweden has it in their own end. Under 7 minutes remaining. Still 1-1. Bronze medal up for grabs in the women's ice hockey tournament. That shot, I don't know if Brandley got a piece of it. Yeah, I think they counted that. Nice save in the slot Nice shot by Sweden. Another scoring opportunity. Dumped in by Switzerland. They chase it behind the net. Picked up by Sweden. Quickly sent up the far board. Switzerland has the puck. And taken behind the net. Johansson to the far circle. Pass off the near boards. Tipped towards the net. A shot and held on by Brandley. Pretty good shot from the near circle. 6:06 to go in the third. Still 1-1, which is where we were after 2. We need to trade Nylander and Zania. I think it's going overtime. Yeah, it kind of feels like it. Just hope it doesn't go shootout, though. All right, shot, I think, coming up for Sweden. Face off in the near circle. Into the near corner, sent behind the Switzerland net to the far boards. Back into the near corner, blue line keeper for Sweden. Pass to the far side. Uniker, shot, nice save by Brandley into the far corner. Yeah, so now it's 30-15 shots Sweden, but we're at 1-1. Only 3 shots on goal so far in the third for Switzerland. Shot was blocked into the far corner. Near circle shot by Johansson. Taken at the neutral ice by Adolfsson. Up ahead. Sent to Mueller. Near circle. Drop pass to the blue line. Pass to the far circle. Stalder. Looking. Sends it back to the blue line. Mueller at the blue line. Over to Stalder. Shot. And I don't think that was on target. No. Actually, maybe it was a shoulder save by Svensson Traff. Taken out by Sweden to the red line and dumped in. They're probably heading for a line change. Brandley out of the net, plays it to the near side. Picked up. Carried over the red line by Herzig. And a whistle for a play in the near boards. What's the call? 4:35 to go. Looks like a penalty again on Sweden. No, that was at 8:21. Never mind. No penalty. 4:35 to go in the third period. Still 1-1. Yeah, I don't. Sweden's had 3 penalties, so Switzerland should be 0 for 3 on the. Oh no, that was they are 0 for 2. That's right. That one was a penalty shot. Never mind. So they are. Switzerland's only 0 for 2 on the power play, and the penalty shot was saved. So pardon me, I forgot all about that. Yep. 6 minutes left. 4:35 live. 1-1. Yep. I am behind on Peacock compared to live play-by-play or live, either on IIHF or on the Olympics.com site. All right, the fans are clapping in unison in the crowd, trying to pump the teams up. And face-off coming up here. Just outside. Must have been offsides call against Switzerland. Vetley, let's see, dump in by Switzerland into the far corner. Blue line keeper for Switzerland sent around behind the Sweden net. Taken by Switzerland. And into the near corner. Behind the net, into the far corner. Switzerland digs it out, keeps it in the far boards. right outside the Sweden bench. Now tipped to neutral ice, and Switzerland will have to regroup. They're heading for a line change. Under 4 minutes remaining in the third period. Behind their own net, Wait, is it again? Velty? Yeah, I think it's Velty. Up ahead, excuse me, into the near corner. Dug out by Stalder. Tip toward the crease. Decent opportunity there for Switzerland, but they could not get it past Svensson Treff. Still has the puck. And dumped in. Into the near corner. Blue line for Sweden. Pass to the slot. Tipped into the near board. Now sent to the far side by Olsen. All right, finally sent around the boards to the near side. Switzerland tipped it into the O-zone, but quickly taken out up the near boards by Sweden. Into the near circle. Ooh, a bit of a takedown, but just incidental contact, no call. 2-on-2 for Switzerland. Near circle, or near corner now. Pinned against the boards by Sweden. Oh, we got a cross-checking call coming up, I believe, against Switzerland. Lutz, number 71, for cross-checking. And Sweden gets their first power play opportunity. So a golden opportunity here for them to take the lead. Sorry, I'm way behind. Oh, yeah, Peacock has had issues. Yeah, that one game, the first 10 minutes was bad. Yes. Oh, from Venezuela, welcome. Yeah, it's okay, no worries. All right, do we have the under... Is this the under 6 media timeout, or are they not heading to commercial? I'm not sure. Yeah, right in the crease, a backhander and a nice save. That's Switzerland's best opportunity off the left pad. That shot was by Ensler for Switzerland. All right, Sweden power play. Clear down the length of the ice after the faceoff win for Switzerland. Why did they take their score bug down? Oh, brother. Skated up by Sweden. Yeah, they have no score bug on Peacock right now. To the near boards. Drop pass back to the blue line for Nyland Person. Far circle. Sweden with the puck. Sends it behind the net into the near boards. Picked up by Svensson for Sweden. Behind the net. Into the far corner. Back behind the net. Blue line keeper for Nyland Person. 5 for 19 on the power play for Sweden in the tournament. It took down the percentage before I could grab it. Far circle shot just goes wide into the near corner. Kept by Svensson. Under a minute to go on the Sweden power play. Back to the blue line. Near circle shot wide into the near corner. Or blocked maybe. Shots are now 31-17. Oh, nice. There's the 31st shot. Nice save by Brandley. Switzerland clears it. They are PK on the tournament of 70.59%. Yeah, pretty good. Under a minute to go in the third. Into the near boards. 20 seconds left on the Sweden power play and cleared down the length of the ice up the far boards for, by Switzerland. Up the near boards, 8 seconds to go on the Sweden power play. Behind the net, into the near boards. Mueller with the puck up ahead. Switzerland towards the net. A nice shot and a save, and held on with 19.7 seconds to go. 31-18. Another decent shot by Sweden. And we only have 19.7 seconds to go in regulation. Jeez Louise, looks like Uniker got away with a trip of Mueller. No call against Sweden. Timeout Switzerland. So if you're new to hockey, each team gets one timeout. Switzerland just used theirs. Hey, Janias Mackey came over for Switzerland. Now it looks like we're going to overtime. Well, may as well tune in since it's cold to start up. Oh, minus 31? Ouch. Wow. Well, good luck, Janias. Sorry, the weather's so bad. Yep, we'll see. All right. Face off in the near circle. Stalder to the blue line. Switzerland with the puck. 10 seconds to go. Looks like potential overtime here. Blue line. Keeper. 3 seconds sent towards the far corner. And that is it. The women's ice hockey tournament bronze medal match is going to head to overtime. Wow. Let me fix the clock. It is 10 minutes of 3-on-3, and then they head to, if still no goals, then they head to a shootout. All right, just had to mute real quick. We're at the, I don't think it's a very long break between the third period and overtime. Yeah, overtime. Sweden in overtime. Overtime. I need Sweden to win. Hundo Rick says. Perfect result. Need Sweden to win. Yeah. Well, still a chance for either team. Make your vote count. Oh, we've had a switch in the voting. On 53 votes, 53% voting for Sweden, 47% for Switzerland. Oh, yeah, let me put that in the chat. 1-1, end of third. One, end of third. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the live stream. Helps get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. And if you have a Twitch account, please follow there as well. Thank you all. All right. Yep. 10 minutes of 3-on-3 coming up. If no goals, then we head to a shootout, which, at least for the men, I heard is best of 5. I'm assuming the women are the same. NHL, it's best of 3. AHL, the minor leagues for in the American Hockey League, at least I thought was best of 5. Maybe they've changed. Haven't watched any AHL this year. I did last year, but all right, overtime headed. 13-6, Sweden on the shots in the third. So we get set. All right, come on. Can we get underway here? All right, 3-on-3. It's behind the Sweden net. Taken up the near boards by Sweden. Into the near circle. Again, this is 3-on-3. Mueller takes it for Switzerland behind the Switzerland net. All right. Drop pass picked up by Mueller over the red line. Into the ozone, up the middle, shot blocked by Sweden. Uniker passes to Svensson. Svensson brings it up. Far circle, shot saved by Brandley into the far boards. Nice opportunity there for Sweden. Both teams getting line changes. 9 minutes to go. Switzerland takes it into the near boards. Near corner. Taken away by Nyland Person. Sweden getting a line, at least one change. Nyland Person heads off. Johansson takes it behind the Sweden net. Pass to Uniker. She had the goal for Sweden. Into the near circle. Takes a little bit of a hit there. Switzerland gets it to neutral ice. Tapped back by Johansson. Collision by two Sweden players. Nearly knocked the puck away from Thuvik, and it's taken behind the net by Kristen for Switzerland. Breakout, Mueller back out there already, over the red line, into the ozone, towards the net, and steered aside, but not a shot by Finland. Steered aside by Svensson Traff before it could get towards the net. All right, taken into the near boards by Sweden. Now back to the neutral ice. Puck is played by Carlson. Looked like Switzerland got a change or two there. And Sweden takes it behind their own net. All right, drop pass. Turned over into the near circle, shot, and what a save there by the Sweden goalie at 7:23. A lazy pass, maybe because of exhaustion, and Svensson Traff has to come up with a huge save on a shot by Zimmerman from the near circle. Shots 32-19. Yes, it is sudden death overtime here. Taken out by Sweden over the line into the near corner. Shots are 32-19 Sweden, but 1-1 in the overtime in the shots. Score is 1-1 in overtime. Taken by Stalder to the near circle. And taken out of the zone by Vey. Drop pass. She heads for a line change. So fresh line here for Switzerland. They take it from behind their own net. Kristen passes to Mueller. Mueller back out there again over the red line into the ozone to the far circle towards the net. Save, I believe, there by Svensson Traff into the far circle. And Sweden takes it out into the near circle. Behind the net. And taken out of the zone. All right, they gave 2 shots to Switzerland. Switzerland 3-1 in the shots in the overtime. Thuvik still has it, now passes and heads off for a line change. Carried in, drop pass in the slot to the far circle, towards the net, drop pass back to Carlson. Carlson has it at the point. Carlson into the near circle, poke checked away by Stalder, and to the far circle. That shot is blocked into the far corner. Under 5.5 to go in the overtime period. And just sent out of the zone by Sweden. Under 5:20 now. 5:15 to go. 5:10 to go. Stalder up the far boards. Far circle. Behind the net. Into. Tipped away. Taken by Sweden. Just in front of their net. Now behind their own net. Hjalmarsson has it. Yeah, sudden death. Next score wins. Sorry, just catching up on the chat. This is sudden death overtime for the bronze medal between Switzerland and Sweden, tied 1-1. If no goals after this 10-minute period of 3-on-3 skaters, then we head to a shootout. Up the middle. Taken by Sweden into the near circle. 4:20 to go in the overtime. Taken behind the net by Kristen for Switzerland. Mueller with the puck. Over the red line. Into the O zone. Shot from the far circle. Nice save by Svensson Traff into the near boards. Sweden going the other way. Towards the net, right through the crease. Couldn't get the shot off. I think Brandley may have poke checked it into the far boards. Or the defender. 3:50 to go. Still with the puck is Sweden. Lundin. Sophie Lundin into the near corner. Trying to dig it out. To the blue line. Shot tipped. Oh, nice save by Brandley into the near corner. Oh, they didn't count that as a shot on goal? Maybe it was blocked. All right. Switzerland with the puck. Skated out of the zone. Into the far. Now, drop pass. Far circle shot. I think that was high. 33. Oh, they did finally. Maybe there's a shot coming up here for Sweden. Towards the net, steered in aside into by the Switzerland defense into the near corner. Taken out over the red into the O zone behind the net for Switzerland. Taken away by Sweden. Skated to neutral ice. Carlson towards the near circle. Shot. Nice save by Brandley. It's behind the Switzerland net. Under 2:40 to go. Taken by Mueller into the near corner. Mueller skates it out. Over the red line. Stick handles to the slot. Shot from the far circle. Oh, tip. That may have hit the post. And it's taken by Sweden out of the zone. Wow. Really close to ending it there for Switzerland. In behind the Switzerland net. Sweden keeps it in. Up the middle to the near circle. And back to the blue line and out of the zone. Lundin. Now pass taken behind the net for Sweden. To the far boards. They're probably getting a line change. Brought up the near boards. By Thuvik. Thuvik to the far circle. Oh, wow, what a pass, but it was steered just wide of the net. Nice setup there on a one-timer, but it was not on target. Up the middle for Switzerland. Shot, save, held on by Svensson Traff at 125. Shots are 33-23. Still no goal. Again, sudden death. Yep, that did hit the post. I did see it live. A tipped. It was like a pretty good save for both goalies. And again, the puck hit the post for Finland. I'm sorry, Switzerland. I apologize. Losing my mind here. Right outside the crease and a save again for Svensson Traff of Sweden. Shots are 33-24. Actually, Switzerland kind of dominating here. 6-2 on the shots on goal in overtime, but we only have 1:10 to go. Oops, spoiler alert. Coming up shortly here. Apologies, nothing I can do. Way behind with Peacock. Face-off taken. Switzerland keeps it in. Mueller with the puck. 1-0. She takes it out to neutralize. 1 minute to go in the overtime. Mueller over the red line. Into the O-zone. Pass. And centering pass to Mueller. She buries it under the bar. And Switzerland, pardon me, wins the bronze. Or I almost said gold. Sorry about that. 2-1. And that is the game. Tough loss for Team Sweden. And buried the overtime goal at 9:09. Mueller from Vey and Kristen. Unbelievable. Just under the crossbar. And the game is over. 33-25. Bitter disappointment for Team Sweden. Tough loss. Heart goes out to especially Svensson Traff, the goalie for Sweden. Final in overtime. Switzerland wins the bronze. And fourth place to Sweden. Tough game. Tough loss. 65 votes in the poll. 49% were correct. Switzerland would win. Let me just put the final in Twitch as well. All right. Sorry for all those rooting for and fans of Sweden and anybody who placed a wager or two on the match as well. So a nice play up the middle, like a drop pass by Mueller, kind of a give and go, if you will, and she got the pass just outside the crease and buried it under the bar for the game winner. Mueller, outstanding performance by her, especially in overtime. Shots were 7-2 in the overtime. Total shots on goal, Sweden 33-25, but they fall 2-1 in overtime. And I think that'll about do it for me. Sorry I didn't get to all the chats. Yeah, sorry. Kyle Carter, let's go Switzerland. Let's go Switzerland. He sheer jersey. Bet Switzerland wins the bronze. Oh, okay. And sorry, Zach Miller. Horrible playing. No, Sweden lost. Sorry, Sarah's. If it's. All right, thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you all. Like and subscribe before you head out. Please give a follow on Twitch if you're there and watching. Again, we will have the gold medal match coming up in less than 2 hours, but that's going to do it. This is Sin Bin Stream signing out, wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for the support in the chat, and we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next hour and 50 minutes for U.S. against Canada in the gold medal match. Go USA, indeed. Until then, take care, and bye-bye for now.